everything just happened really quickly. New van written off in a week. We're not covered because we've had an accident in We've been hit. We were travelling at 95 kilometres an hour not long into our journey, and the car literally oncoming to us crossed our line. I yelled out to Mr. B and everything just happened really quickly. So I've had the all clear from the ambulance. Dave's just getting checked over. I'm not sure where we're going to go from here. I don't know. We're just lucky to be alive. The van, I'm going to say, is completely written off. I'm just trying to get a few things out of it. There's stuff absolutely everywhere. So we're just on the highway. Basically behind me is where the oncoming car was coming this way. Mr. B was sitting on around about 95, just cruising along as you know we do on a Sunday, heading to our next destination. And then we've seen the car cross the white line. I've just screamed out, "Oh my God, get off the road." Dave's seen it as well. He's tried to gub off the road as far as he could. Lucky there was a little bit of a shoulder. And next thing, the van just took the impact of the vehicle that has, I don't even know how he's alive. He's ended up wrapped around a tree. Everything's happened so quickly. I don't even know. It's just pure fate that I'm standing here today sharing this. And yeah, that's the van that we've literally had for 5 days. I've just been inside it. I'm going to call it new van written off in a week. Got to say, Mr. B and I are so lucky. We got to thank everybody that stopped, helped. They pretty much shut half of the highway down. The airbows, the fireys, everybody have been amazing. I've got to say as well, the young fella, yeah, he's lucky to be alive, honestly. I don't know how, but he's alive. He's gone to hospital. Yeah, anyway, we'll keep you updated. So we've just got the tow truck driver pulled up. We've been advised that the van is going back to a holding yard, and then we've got to work out what we do from now. I don't know. I'm still in shock. I can't believe that I'm actually standing here. Yeah, we'll get to further details when we find out what's happening. And yeah, I'm just don't even really know what's going on, to tell you the truth. So I'm just on the phone to RACQ. We're insured with RACQ. Got to say, got to love them. They've been my insurance company for the last 20 years. We have no idea what's happening. We've also got Ultra Care, so we're just going to be put through to them now, find out what happens with all the stuff in the van. If you're thinking I'm pretty chilled and I'm seeming okay, I probably am, but I can tell you I'm in shock, and I think it's really going to hit Mr. B and I probably in the next couple of hours, maybe tomorrow, if not sooner.
Tell them how calm I am. I usually lose my shit.
I can't believe it was, honestly, your quick actions behind the wheel, honestly, that literally is why we're sitting here now. We're so lucky.
Yeah, and this is just for young drivers out there. I'm not blaming young drivers, old drivers do it as well, and that. But if you're feeling tired, pull over. Like, don't go, I'll do another 15k and then pull over.
Well, he was literally 15k out from stopping.
He was.
Evidently, so no quote unquote, but we were told he was about 15k out of Tailem Bend, and that's where he was going to have a sleep because he had been driving all night. You know, they say rest, fatigue, yeah. And
they got the signs all up around. Drowsy drivers, pull over, have a rest, you know. There's 1,000 rest stops you can pull in.
Yeah.
And to push that extra 15,
well,
now
what's happened?
He's written his mum's car off.
He's lucky he's alive.
They said he's very lucky he's alive. You know, he's damaged our brand new van. I mean, we're safe.
Yeah.
The van's replaceable, but still, it's the dig around, the time, and the effort we now have to go to get this all fixed.
Yeah. We're grateful we're alive.
Yeah. Things happen for a reason, and I'm trying to pick the silver lining out of this one.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I'll keep you updated. I'm still on hold to Ultra Care. van's back in the yard. The guys here have been absolutely amazing. What we've been told is basically ultra care, we're not covered because we've had an accident in the van. So option is we need to hire a trailer. We need to hire a trailer and we need to unload everything from the van into the trailer and get us back to Queensland. However, we are in a bit of a rurally place, so we're not quite sure where is going to have a trailer that we can drive from here back up literally to Queensland and just leave the trailer there. Like, we're not coming back to return the trailer, right? So that's where we're at. It's Sunday. Let's just say, again, I don't think it's actually kicked in yet for me. Yeah, I actually saw our lives just flash before us. But in my true form, I'm going to keep positive. We're alive. I'm here. You're watching us. And what did you find out, Mr. B?
There's one at Murray Bridge, but you got to get off so we can start making some plans.
Yeah, so we're going to leave you on that note. We're going to leave the big Yeti here that's completely effed up. Try and find a trailer, and we'll keep you updated on this crazy journey.
Pete later fall asleep,
Yep.
cross onto the wrong side of the road. I managed to get the Hilux out of the way, but he actually collected the front boot and the entire right side of the van. So basically sheared off the axle or the suspension, the wheel.
Which you'll see in the footage.
Bent the chassis.
Yeah.
Basically,
we're lucky to be standing here doing
we
this
actually are, yeah.
episode. From what we've been told from the fireys, we've got to say another, you know, if for some reason you're watching this, thank you to everybody.
Yep. Yeah, but they did say it was split second, like the split second would have changed whether he actually hit the front of the driver's side of the Hilux.
Yeah. I think it was your reaction too. Like, I honestly screamed out, he's coming across our lane. You were acting on it in any case and getting us off onto the shoulder, like all emergency said, and the copper, he was definitely doing more than 110. With that bit of movement across into the shoulder, it got the Hilux out of the way a little bit.
Probably, yeah.
Enough.
Yeah. So I didn't jam the brakes on. I did apply the brakes because swerving and then jamming the brakes on also can contribute to sway, but we did have electronic sway control on.
We can't believe how straight we actually ended up.
Yeah, so the head fiery there basically said the Alco DO35 hitch was something that actually saved it from being fully flipped over, because it basically gave it a little bit of momentum to move and then move back. He said if it had been a hard axle, he said the momentum probably would have hit the van and just continued to keep it going.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have given that little bit of, I suppose, buffering is what he called it.
Yeah.
They're the experts, I'm not, so I'm
Yeah.
just going off what they say.
So what we've done from now, we've obviously, I think everything's just a blur. So if I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. We contacted our insurance company, which is RACQ, I can say that. I'm going to contact them tomorrow. They're going to have to send an assessor out. We are pretty much 99.999% sure that the van is written off. Yep, it's not even a week old. We've also hired the trailer for tomorrow.
From U-Haul, yep. I will say that the guys who come to do the recovery,
they were brilliant.
so the police actually called them to come. They were actually, they were actually amazing in the fact that they recovered the van, and they also collected all the debris.
Which was a lot.
And that was scattered. I'm not lying, it was scattered over about 250 metres of the road.
Probably more, actually.
Yeah.
And we are so surprised that old mate walked out of that
Without a single cut.
Not a single cut. So we have no idea who he is. We hope that he's doing okay. We're blessed that we're okay.
Yep.
And like all of our family have said that everything can be replaced, but we can't be.
Yeah.
And as much as that's our whole life, and you guys will get it, that's traveling full time, that our everything is in that, but we've got each other, so that's important. And we're gonna haul it back home safely. Home, you're probably saying we don't have a home.
We're not going to haul ass, but we're going to take a couple of days to get there.
We're going back to my dad's, so we're going to be basing ourselves back at Dad's for a little bit. We've got a little bit going on and a lot going on, and we're going to work out what we're going to get. We've been asked already, Are we coming home and are we staying home? And we're probably delusional right now and we're still in shock, but we've said no. We are getting a new van.
Yep.
We are going to have a look and get a new van. But anyway, enough banging on. We are actually just going to chill out. We haven't eaten all day. We are just in shock. We've done a quick run to Bunnings in Murray Bridge.
Yep.
Tarps, all that sort of stuff. And we'll bring you with us tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be a bit hectic. We've got to do the unload.
We couldn't get an enclosed U-Haul unless we wanted to drive all the way back to Adelaide Airport to get one, and then that was going to be well over $1,000.
Yeah.
So we managed to get a 6x4.
Fingers crossed.
I'm going to hook up some tarps across the front and the side. We're supposed to have rain when we move to Queensland. So we brought some extra waterproof bags. So we'll pack everything we possibly can. Or we will get it in there best we can. We'll jig some stuff out of the Hilux into the van,
we're all over
the trailer, and then we'll put most of our stuff that we don't want to get, like all our really good clothes, other electricals. We actually put them in the back of the Hilux and stuff. So
you know, the other thing for everyone watching, we did get the new van in Geelong. So if you're following us from week to week, we got the new van in Geelong, and then we actually stopped videoing. Because we were going to have some family time, which we had amazing family time in Adelaide with Dave's grandson and family, which was absolutely beautiful. And then we were making our way slowly because we're not in a hurry, and we were making our way across to Canberra. So that's where we were heading, which was weird that we went from Geelong back to Canberra again,
for family stuff,
to see Dave's beautiful granddaughter that's only 5 weeks old. But unfortunately, we're not going to Canberra now, so we're going to press on back to Dad. So that's sort of where we were from leaving you, coming back from Tassie, being so excited to have our new van. But yeah, we'll look around. We'll contact Geelong Caravans, have a chat to Paul and Vince down there and see what they've got in stock. Or if you've got any ideas, let us know.
And we'll jump online and have a look and see what's available around. And yeah, so all we can really do is wait to the assessors and the insurance. Best thing was we were fully comprehensive insured, as well as we had the
Ultra Care
for travelling as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did the phone calls. We'll do some phone calls tomorrow. We'll find out what's actually going to, when the assessor's going to be there.
And we'll keep you in the loop.
And whether we have to hang around, we're not 100% sure whether we actually have to hang around and wait for the assessor to turn up. So
yeah,
we'll play it as it happens.
So we'll probably see you guys in the morning.
Time for a palmy.
Palmy? I need a beer. I don't know if you should drink beer when you're in shock still, but anyway.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that's pretty cactus. Hey guys, we're back. We are back. We've got a trailer. We are doing, pack down on the van. We were lucky enough when we went to the servo for the U-Haul, the trailer that we booked frantically yesterday because that's all they had was not going to be big enough. So huge shout out to the team there. They have given us a bigger one. So we've got a 7x4 now. This trailer wasn't an interstate one. So they've kindly said, yep, due to our circumstances, they're going to let us take this one way and no extra charge. So I'm so grateful. I told myself I wasn't going to get upset today, but it's very emotional. The ladies, they were great. They even gave us a coffee, so thank you. Definitely didn't really sleep at all last night, really feeling the brunt of it. So we've just cleared out the front boot, which has just been horrific. And now we're just about to pack down in here. And Mr. B's, we're taking the mattress as well. Mr. B's lining the trailer because evidently there's meant to be rain coming between South Australia and Queensland. We've also contacted the dealership this morning at Geelong Caravans. Huge shout out to them. Yeah, they're absolutely devastated and glad we're okay. So, got to see what we can do there. So I'm going to continue packing our life into this 7x4 or whatever it is trailer, and yeah, just try and get our stuff packed up. It's really taken longer than what we expected. We've cracked on through. We're really glad actually, having the bigger trailer, we've been able to fit pretty much everything in that and the rest of the stuff in the back of the truck. So I think we're nearly ready. It's pretty much done, I reckon. I'm over it, honestly. This was our dream van, and a week later it's like this. But I know I keep banging on about it, but at least I'm still here. So that's pretty much it. We are locked and loaded. Trailer's full. Mr. B strapped it down. Hopefully nothing's going sideways. And that pretty much took us, I'm going to say, around about 3 hours. So all done. Locked up. All we can do is wait now. There's nothing more to be done. So we're going to hit the road. We'll take you with us along the way, give you an update. Destination, Queensland.
Deep in daydreams, where nothing's forbidden. Am I enough? If you could change, add or take from, what would it be? Would you tell me? I was sitting here on this chair and pretended I don't care. Ribs torn by worry. Is this where the end?
Wow, that was incredible. I wasn't expecting that. I feel so grotty, but believe me, my hands are clean. We're feeling a little bit fresh. I don't even really know where we are. I'm not quite sure the name of that little place we stopped at. It wasn't really the town. So
Queensland or something.
we literally turned off the highway, which was called, what was it called?
Mallee.
Mallee, the Mallee Highway, which, like, yeah, the anxiety was pretty high. It was actually where we had the accident yesterday. That highway just goes literally for hours, doesn't it?
Yeah, but then you just turn onto the sturt.
So we got to the end of the Mallee Highway, and then we turned right, and then we're literally at the truck stop. 10 out of 10. The chef there was amazing. We filled up the truck, and
geez, the steaks.
oh, massive.
A couple of the Islander boys.
Oh, it come off the plate.
I think it was half the bloody cow.
Yeah, I reckon. And I had I'll link a picky up here. Oh, kangaroo. Holy shite, kangaroos. And we were just saying, oh dear. Okay, sorry about that. We were just saying, like, we literally don't drive at this time of the night for that reason, and because the truck doesn't have the bull bar and stuff fitted yet. But we really had no choice we're heading to the Big Four in Hay, in a little place in New South Wales. There's really not much there. They were so lovely, and they've managed to fit us into just a cabin. So we're just like, what, oh my goodness, there's kangaroos everywhere. So we're just staying there the night. We feel that we probably could have pressed on, but we don't want to drive at night. We're still getting over yesterday. We'll check into our cabin. You got to be eyes on the road, Mr. B.
Yeah, I've got a good truck behind me as well.
Oh, jeez. And we will get us to the cabin for the night, and then we'll be out the gate doing
98.
98. No, we're only meant to be doing 80 with the trailer on the back.
Out the gate doing 88.
And we've been going really slow. But anyway, I'll give you a little bit of the scenery and you can enjoy. To say that I'm feeling fresh and ready for another day would be an understatement. I don't even know where we ended up last night. Well, I do, and it was definitely not good. So I'm not going to bag it out too much, but it's absolutely atrocious. All we wanted after everything that'd been going on, and a late check-in because we didn't get here until I think it was about 9:45 last night. Came into our deluxe family cabin here because that's all they had, and there was no hot water. So I was in the shower. Yep, we had a trickle of warm water, and then there was absolutely no water. So I sort of lost my and then went up to reception. So from here to here, basically in a towel, called the after hours number, and yeah, the pump had stopped, and then they didn't know why there was no water, and then this morning there's no hot water. So let's just say I'm not feeling very happy today. I've got my grumpy pants on, but I'm still grateful that I'm breathing. So we're going to make tracks. It is just 8 o'clock. Mr. B was like, nah, I want to get out of here super early. He set the alarm for 5, and I'm like, nah, it's got to be dark then. We don't want to be traveling in the morning darkness due to roos and stuff with the truck, no bull bar. So we're about to set off. If you want to come with us, it's going to be pretty boring today. Mr. B wants to try and chug out at least 10 hours, and previously that wouldn't have been a problem, but just feeling how we are, we're just going to take it easy.
The preacher said God would never give more than I could handle on my own, but I don't know if I believe that to be true. 'Cause there've been some times when I've been all alone and wanted to.
It's still going. We have cracked on through today, haven't we, Mr. B?
We have.
It is, I don't even know, what is the time saying?
7:15.
There you go. So I think this morning when I left you guys and said we're gonna try and haul it in a good way today, we actually have. So we did our first big stop in Wagga, which I think I'm just gonna roughly, because it's all a bit.
3 hours.
Was it 3 hours?
3 and a bit hours from Hay.
Yeah, okay, so it was that. So we stopped there for a bite to eat. We've continuously had stops. We got lunch, we've refueled, that type of thing, going well, and we're pushing on through to, it's debatable, and guess what, you can watch an episode on it, way back when we did our first lot of adventures, to Bullendulla, what else did we call it? I can't even remember. So we're heading there tonight to stay in one of the cabins. And then guess what? We've got approximately, I'm going to say 7 to 7 and a bit hours to where we've got to go tomorrow, and woo, we'll be there.
God, He used you, shined right through you in ways you will never know, so many ways that you'll never know. Mountain mover, bulletproof, yeah. You made me stronger. You had a faith that I'll never know.
Morning, guys. We checked in last night. Gotta say, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, can I lock the door actually? There we go. Yeah, well, we ended up, when Dave finished his recording of me driving down the highway, that was hectic. It was a big day, but as I said, we were careful and we did stop. So we ended up here at the Bullandella, whatever you want to call it, caravan park and cabins, and we got this beauty last night, which we were so grateful. The manager, she waited until we got here and we checked in quite late. So yeah, we got the trailer still on the back. Mr. B's just tightened it down. We've got the tarps and stuff. Pretty much all the stuff in the back, honestly, doesn't really matter. We still do have the mattress in there from the original Yeti van because we love it so much and it cost us a fortune. But anyway, there is possibly rain on its way, especially when we're heading back towards from Coffs Harbour and up towards Dad's. So we'll just see how we go. So anyways, let's back the truck out and hit the road and safely do approximately another 7 hours. So come with us for the craziness, and then we'll be at our end destination soon. And yeah, no, still so surreal looking at the trailer going, where's our new caravan? But anyway, I know I'm banging on about it. Let's go, guys, let's go.
Always remain the same. Through you in ways you will never know, so many ways that you'll never know. Mountain mover, bulletproof, yeah. You made me stronger. You had a faith that I'll never know. You had a faith that I'll never know. Faith that I'll never know. No, you had a faith that I'll never know. No, you had a faith that I'll never.
Well, it's completely official, guys. We are back in what we used to call our home state, Queensland. You know what? Sunshine one day, perfect the next, and that's what we just drove through. It was pretty hectic. Mr. B's like, I can't even see the road. Is that right? Yeah. Crazy. And yeah, our life in the back of the trailer's probably wet, even though we've tarped it up. But anyways, we are back in Queensland. Not the way we wanted it, but we are here. We're probably going to hit the afternoon traffic on the M1, probably once we hit Smith Street. Don't we know that well? The reason why we left and started travelling. The joys of it. Let's see. I'll flickers up again. If it is congested, I'm thinking it's going to be. It's peak period. So let's just fingers crossed. We've probably got just about another hour until we get to our final destination. Remember what I just said 2 seconds ago about the traffic? Well, welcome to just crossing the border and to this. This is constant roadworks, and I think that we're going to be sitting in this for a little while. Even the ways, we're running ways today and it ain't looking too good. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sit in the truck Mr. B's got to concentrate on driving, and I'll let you know when we get there. We made it. We are officially in the street where we are going to be. We've made it. How exciting. Are you excited, Mr. B?
Yeah.
Woohoo! That M1 was flippin' hectic to say the least. So, you know what? I'm going to leave it here and we'll finish this episode off.
At your destination.
See? We're here. We will finish this off tomorrow. What are you doing? Cutting zippy ties. Mr. B likes to zippy tie everything, don't you?
I find it hard to get into.
Yeah.
It means thieves are going to find it even harder.
There you go. I've got to say, feeling so much better today. Are you feeling a bit better today? We have just started the job of unpacking the trailer, unpacking the truck, and sorting out all our stuff. So if we wind back a little bit, possibly over a year, we're at Dad's. So we're at Dad's, and Dad and his wife kindly said to us how the story originally started. Yeah, we've got a bit of room in the shed for your stuff. So we've come back in this situation and we've looked at all the boxes, which I'll show you in a second. And we've gone, you know what? We don't even need this stuff anymore. We don't need this stuff anymore. What are we holding on to it for? So it's not only the job of unloading this, we are going to start tackling the boxes in the shed as well. But we won't bore you with all of that. Update, and I probably can't say too much, but update, we've just spoken to the police. Everything is going to be covered. We're waiting final conversation from our insurance company, and we're pretty 99.9% sure that the caravan is a complete write-off. So we will start our journey, won't we?
Yep.
God, you're like a bull in a china shop this morning, to try and find us a new house. And you know what? Stick around because you can come on that journey too. I know you didn't even get the walk around on the new van, but you know what? Some things are beyond my control. So I'll take you in, I'll show you the boxes, and then we've got to start tackling that.
I can give you lights.
Dad's got plenty of lights in the shed. Dad's shed is like immaculate. He has a place for everything. And like when you say, Dad, I need a set of, like just now, I needed some side cutters. Yeah, Dal, I've got 5 pairs. So, you know, Dad's have got everything. So this is a little bit of life, what it was like when we set off. And believe me, this is not all of it. There's more stuff out the back. And like I said, these guys, they probably should never have offered us this space, but we're so grateful. So Mr. B and I, we're going to tackle this. We're not going to bore you with all that. So I think, Mr. B, I think we're going to end this episode. There's been enough going on. What do you say to everybody?
Have fun, go on adventures.
This is a hell of an adventure.
Always, always, always be safe. And if you're tired, have a sleep.
Yeah.
And if you're going to be driving, make sure you don't drink, drive.
Drugs.
Take drugs and drive.
Yeah, exactly. So you'll be lucky to see our pretty faces next episode, and thanks for watching.